Hello everybody, and today we're going to have a poem, and I'm Narendra Kumar and we are from NRK Academy. And today's poem is a very spiritual poem written by Kathleen Raine, and she was a British poet, right, in 2003. She was born on the 14th of June 1908, and she passed away in July 2003. And she was a British poet, and she was very famous for spiritual poems. And this is one of her best poems, Passion. So passion is a very common word, and she has given a very, very different interpretation in this poem. And I'll start right away because I would not like to interpret too much, because poems are not supposed to be explained. If you can explain the poem, then you might as well have written it. Poems are not meant to be explained, poems are meant to be felt, to be heard. So let's start the poem right away. Full of desire I lay, full of desire I lay, the sky wounding me, hurting me very deeply, the sky. So there's a person and looking up at the sky, and the sky is wounding her. Why should the sky wound you? Each cloud a ship without me sailing. So clouds are passing by, she's looking at the cloud and she's not part of that movement. Each tree, so many trees are there, each tree possessing what my soul lacked, tranquility, peace, deep peace, and my soul doesn't have that. The sky was wounding me, waiting for the longed for voice to speak. Some voice was supposed to call her through the silent telephone. My body grew weak. So sometimes you become so tired, you want love, and desire is filling you. Some visibility you want, somebody to tell you what you are, somebody to give you that visibility that is so sweet, that kind of love you're longing for. You're waiting for the telephone to ring and it is not ringing. Waiting for the longed for voice to speak. Through the mute telephone, my body grew weak with the well-known and mortal death, while living death, heartbreak. We all know heartbreak. Heartbreak is it takes your whole confidence away. You become so weak, you don't know why you're living. Your self-worth reaches the bottom. So that's how she is now. The language I knew best, my human speech, forsook my fingers and out of reach. Forsook my fingers and out of reach. Forsook my fingers, and out of reach where Homer's ghosts, the savage conscious of the beach, out of reach. So all the voices, the real written word and the beauty was out of my reach. Then the sky spoke to me in language clear. And suddenly the sky spoke to me in that moment of innocence, of total acceptance of heartbreak and desperation. Your soul's eyes sees the sky. Then the sky spoke to me in language clear, familiar as the heart, than love more near. The sky said to my soul, you have what you desire. What are you desiring? You already have it. Know now that you are born along with these clouds, winds and stars, and ever-moving seas and forest dwellers. This your nature is. Know now that you are born along with these clouds, winds and stars. What a poem. And ever-moving seas and forest dwellers. This your nature is. So suddenly she got reminded of her elemental nature. She understood, this is my elemental nature. I'm part of these clouds, the rain, the seas and the wind, the air. Lift up your heart again without fear. Don't go into self-doubt. Sleep in the tomb or breathe the living air. Sleep in the tomb, die, breathe in the living air. This world you with the flower and the tiger share. You can be dead or you can be alive. Then I saw every visible substance turn into immortal. Actually, there is a very true emotion. Every visible, you see a flower, it's there, it's real. It's completely real. A tiger, a dog, a cat, the whole nature, trees. Then I saw every visible substance turn into immortal, every cell newborn burned with the holy fire of passion. Then she became herself again. and she became passionate. This world I saw as on her judgment day, when the whole judgment is passed, when the war ends and the sky rolls away, and all is light, love, and eternity. All is light, love, and eternity. So it's very much like a song, this poem. And that is the poem for today. Thank you so much. This is Narendra Kumar, and we are from NRK Academy.